guys can see me. Just gonna have a little bit of fun, right? This is the keto staff. Beautiful, simple. I don't know if I'm close. Right? Beautiful. All this discipline, right? And just be part of it doesn't matter. Just warm it up, guys. Just warm it up. Doesn't matter. I love it. A lot of good times. Mind you, this entire time, I'm doing it eyes closed. Slow, plus I mean, really old flip-flops. These, turn that down. When I begun the journey into myself, these flip-flops were the very first things that I bought brand new for myself because I liked them. It was so abnormal for me to buy anything new for myself, and I'm so happy I did. And I wear them, mind you. Everyone knows. Haven't had breakfast yet. I'm hungry. Everyone knows I wear my flip-flops in the dead of winter to go get my mail right through the snow. People are like, why the fuck do you do that? Like, this is my slice of heaven. This is what I'm busting my balls for, to build up again after I've gotten taken advantage of by so many fucking people, right? This is mine. Again, this time, nobody can take it from me. I'm not trusting nobody with nothing. If it isn't done with my hands only, I don't want it, right? So, that being said, I can come out here, chill with my neighbors, have a beer, have a barbecue, you know, like, work on whatever I want, you know, like the table that my stereo's on is my workbench, you know, it's an 8-foot table, and that's just a part of my vibe, right? When you start going inside, amazing things start happening. You start loving yourself, and you will feel vulnerable and beyond terrified just in yourself every day. You're gonna be like, you'll start seeing levels of yourself that you didn't even know existed, and then you start seeing problems in yourself that you created yourself and gave energy to destroy yourself. You'll find so many things you didn't even know were wrong and were there, you know. And each time you look through that mirror, right, and you look a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper, what happens is you see each time you go just a little bit deeper within yourself, you're seeing yourself that much more clearer in your own personal mirror, right? Your spiritual mirror. Homegirl, shout out to you, you know. But like, the more you see yourself, the more you don't give a fuck what anyone says about you. doesn't matter. Their influence on you starts to just drop off. You don't need validation from anyone about anything. You can do whatever you want to, and everything becomes that much more fluid as you progress into self, right? So when you start doing that and living it, everything becomes easy, right? But everything becomes harder. This is the untold story of spiritual ascension. Everything becomes more easy because you're living out of love. You're in harmony. You're not trying to swim upstream against what's naturally balanced, right? So that alleviates. Well, then all the negative forces in the universe will be attracted to your light because they want to feed off of it. They want to suck you down, bring you down. You know, misery loves company cliche, right? But, and that'll always happen, right? But when you're on the pathway of true self-love, you don't have to fight those negative energies anymore. They just repel against you. And now you're going to go through even harder trials in life in general. Everything's going to go wrong. You're going to have those days where it feels like the universe is against you at every level, but it's not. It's teaching you. It's purifying you. Take everything as a purification lesson. And then you'll be on my level and millions more out there that are even higher than me on the consciousness level. Now imagine if we could all get to this point, what we could do as a species. Because right now, humans, we're fucking terrible. We're fucking it all up on every level. We need love. We need this, okay? We need these light warriors, you know, not some fucking religious thing, or I'm not discounting religion, I'm not saying anything, I'm not even touching that topic. I'm saying in general, like what Bob Marley's been saying, what Sir Martin Luther King has been saying, and countless others. All it is love. All we gotta do is love ourselves, and we'll love everything else. You know, like I find myself, I fucking hate mosquitoes, right? Hate them. They're terrible. They are the most dangerous thing on this planet, literally. They've caused more deaths than any man-made weapon, and they probably are a man-made weapon. Well, anyways, I forgot where I was going. Sometimes I get so revved up. Well, like a lot of people have been asking me, because I don't expose my martial arts side to people. When I'm in public view, this is exactly how I am, right? I'm always the same. I don't change personalities, at least not there. And little DID joke. So right, like when I'm running the shop, like usually I'm buttoned up, always have a pen, always professional, but always rocking some funky shit. You know what I mean? Like just this thing is really cool. It's good like when you don't have anything for stimulate. What the hell is the word? Whatever. So I'm a funky dude, you know. And then my son, first thing he ever earned, first thing he bought that he ever earned with his money, he got this for me. It's Donate Life, and it's got the Nautilus, you know, from a singularity going out, like sacred geometry. My son got me that. Very first dollar he ever spent was to give it away. I did right as a dad. So right, I'm like this in town, right? And on my shop, I've been around that place for 2 years. My boy Steve, who's like my brother from another mother, owns both shops. That's his shop, this is my shop, we do it together. And we got Mikey K, who's like our fucking like get it done dude. And he's awesome too. You know, so we got a good crew going on, like a good vibes going on, and like boss man Ed, you know, it's like everything's like groovy, right? It's like really nice and peaceful, like we're genuine human beings, and we do business the same. So I'm like this, dealing with customers, and they love it because I keep it real. I'm a fucking New Yorker. I grew up with George Carlin all the time. My grandfather would make me watch it with him. And like, not make me, my grandfather gave me the ability to enjoy George Carlin as a child. How about that? And now I'm to Bill Burr, who's just like, he's so raw, so real, and he's not in your face. He's just letting you know, yo, wake the fuck up, right? So that's who I am as a person, right? I like to joke around, but I'm a genuine person. I don't fuck anybody over. I don't finger fuck people's wallets. I finger fuck their minds. Their minds, people. Right here, right there. That's what I do. Because you know why? I wake them up. I wake humans up all the time. All it takes is just a little bit. Like, hey, check this out. Right? Because they're always attracted to me. Because I'm always just in my vibe, like listening to Sublime and just, you know what I mean? Like just jamming. That's how I do it all the time, right? So they just naturally get attracted to me because they're like, wow, who is this guy? Why is he so carefree, but he looks the part, like the professional part, always in khakis and shit. And I just like khakis because they're way more comfortable if you're going commando. So like they'll come to me and be like, hey, how are you doing this? How are you so happy? Fucking floor gave out in my shop yesterday. I'm still living out of love and just like, yeah, whatever, it is what it is. At least I had a shop, you know. And they ask me all the time, like, you know, how do you do this, blah, blah, blah. You know why? Because they're humans slumped over, going through this abyss of this fucking reality we're forced into. And when they see a little bit of light, it's like, that's what I've been looking for. What is that? I do it all the time. We need it. We need more fucking people like us, me and all my other fellow light warriors. You know, we're needed on this planet. We're the ones that are gonna wake this fucking species up. We're gonna take them back out of hibernation. You know, together. That's the key. Always together. It has to be. Always. Much love, everybody. Mike Nielsen out.